Alright, this next project isn't really so much a model build as more of a prop build. For an upcoming con, I've decided I'm going to go as a Sith, and I wanted my own lightsaber hilts. So, after looking at YouTube and seeing several different ways to do it, I'm going to wing it. What I've started with here was what started out as a 2-foot cut length of 1-inch PVC pipe. Actually, I think it's 1.25 inches. Yeah, inch and a quarter PVC pipe that I cut down to make 2 hilts. Also picked up a pair of end caps that I've since ground off the lettering and stuff on. I'd pull this one off, but I've kind of jammed it in there a little tight. Now, to slide over them and give a little better lightsaber look, I picked up a couple of these flange couplings in a thinner walled PVC pipe. I had to cut them down a little. You can see the fragments of what I've done over there. And it'll slide over. It's a little loose right now, but that'll let me do some detail work with like electrical tape or other things. The plan right now, as you can see, the PVC, the smaller pipe just doesn't quite reach the end. What I want to do, and you can see I marked out in red Sharpie, I'm going to cut a line, an angle line on both of these to give kind of a decorative look. I'm also going to cut an inset, probably both sides, to put kind of a grip detail into. And like I said, we're winging this. I'm not planning on lighting it, but we'll see how things go. Alright, work continues on the lightsaber builds. As you can see, I've cut the openings for where my grip is going to be in the outer casing, as well as cut the angle on the outer tube. For it to affect something along those lines, I'll put electrical tape grips through in here, and we'll play the rest by ear. Alright, we've started detailing. I'm going to hold off wrapping the grips until after I paint the insert tube so that I can keep the black on the grips. As far as the rest of it, what I've done basically here is a couple of wraps of tape toward the bases, and then I did a layer of tape, some styrene segmenting, and then another layer of tape just to detail things up a bit. We'll see how much further this goes. Alright, to add some detail, I've gone in with my Dremel and ground some fluting toward the base of the hilts, as well as some detail between the raised pieces. Only in this case, instead of making the details match, I mirrored them. Basically, so they're still a matched set, but there's some distinction between the two sabers. Alright, at this point, I went in and primered both the exterior and interior pieces. I added a little, there we are, little switch detail to both hilts. If I go in and add electronics later, I can always remove that and put the actual switch there. This stage, like I said, I primered them both and then used some Krylon aluminum. I'll go in and do the wrap work to create the grip, and I'll probably do some black washing to bring out some of the other detail. But this is probably the last time you'll see these things before the final reveal. Alright. Went in and painted the insert section with blue, and then did my electrical tape grips. Accented the power buttons in blue. Gave the whole exterior housing as well as the end caps a black wash and wiped off the excess to help bring out the detail and make them look a little more, shall we say, used. I still haven't installed any electronics or blades, but by leaving them this way, I can do that at any time I feel like it. All in all, though, I'm very happy with how these turned out. For something relatively quick and easy, I want to thank you all for watching.